Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception. And you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here.
Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The tailback's got it again. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14, Texas. 0. Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So no gain on second down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. And he drops back in the gun. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Here comes a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Tries to get it to the running back. Touchdown, West Virginia. This passing game is on fire today.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That makes the score West Virginia 21, Texas 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away. Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. He brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They
breaks clear, end zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
He pulls it in for a big gain. To 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But when
What I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, no surprise to an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, West Virginia.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. It could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. After a slow start, this offense has finally gotten something going. Can they build more momentum here before halftime? Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got a man down the middle. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
It's a quarterback keeper. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Virginia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the pass. And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. As a design quarterback keeper. Running past the 35. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The pass rush closing in. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. So after a solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third down now after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
When his quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, West Virginia.
The Mountaineers will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. How about this? A fake they'll try to throw for it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Fernandez. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. No problem, knocks it right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Warren wants to kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
Returner decides to field it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
West Virginia offense will take over. First and 10.
The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows you he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught. Second down now. Takes the handoff. Runs it off left tackle. The Mountaineers are on the move here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Sack sets up second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Mountaineers have first and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's running out of time here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Mountaineers. They'll take the lead in the second half. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Pass caught in the end zone. A successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This defense dominated the first half. It helped them take the lead. And now as we see the beginning of this second half, same old, same old. They're just dominating the line of scrimmage and doing what they need to do.
Tough position, 2nd and long from their own 12. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
West Virginia, 35. Texas, 20. Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's got it already past the first down marker. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. And it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Returner looking to create better field position. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's looking to scramble. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw over the middle. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Also, 4 yards on the play. Second down coming up. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, West Virginia 35, Texas 30.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
The punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead that had to punt the football in their last possession. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, West Virginia. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas 30. Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It's now second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
Incomplete to the wide. Brings up third down.
Tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the West Virginia offense will take over.
scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last. Going for a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss every single... It seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
That keeps the score. West Virginia, 49. Texas, 30.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off. Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Lets it fly to the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Cut quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And here's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Trying the old counter play here. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. He'll hand it off.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on 4th down late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the offense just takes a knee here.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.